What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to my Hardcore Ironman Progression series. This will be episode number 19 while I put these pineapples in the compost bin to ferment into super compost. Just like to say thank you very much for 200 subscribers on YouTube. This is pretty amazing. It's a nice milestone. Got to 100 pretty slowly but steadily, and then I jumped to 200 really quickly. I'm seeing some really nice growth on the channel, so just like to thank everyone for subscribing and showing support, leaving comments, liking the video. Really does mean a lot. Anyways, as for the initial plan of the start of this episode, I'm going to go ahead and start off where I left off last episode and do some more questing. I'm already kind of in a questing mood, so I may as well just continue and push out the quests, get the quest points up. There's a couple in here that I probably need to do to see all this sea of red text. Yeah, we gotta fix that. That's just unacceptable. One other quick thing to mention before I embark on the questing is I went ahead and took the liberty of adding all of my seeds into empty plant pots to make saplings, so expect some real farming gains coming up in the next few clips. I'm gonna passively do that while I do the quests. I got a fair amount of orange tree saplings, a few maples, a ton of willows, as well as oak saplings, so this might put me, it might be a little bit optimistic to hope for 60 farming, but you never know. It actually might get me there. Seeds and trees really do add up. They give a lot of XP as compared to other different seeds. Oh snap, here comes the big bad boss. Shouldn't be too difficult though. Oh, did I not safe spot him? What's going on? I thought that he couldn't hit me. Oh, I guess it's I guess I have to be a certain distance. I guess he can hit like a halberd can within like 2 squares, so yeah, it should be alright by now. There we go, nice little juicy blessed experience lamp. I'll always take those. And the quest should be complete. A nice amount of experience, a couple quest points. The prayer XP is really the most notable. It'll actually get me to 63 prayers, so just 7 more levels till piety is unlocked. And that's a pretty nice quest to get out of the way because the rewards themselves are nice, and it also unlocks this nice extra herb patch, which is like the 6th one that I can use, and I still need to do the Armsbig Adventure or whatever it's called, so that will unlock the 7th or 6th or however many herb patches there are in the game. This place has got some pretty interesting scenery as well. The graphics look slightly different than the other graphics that are consistent within other regions of the game. I really like this pirate ship over here. I mean, I kind of forgot about this. The way it's like just propped up against these jagged rocks looks really cool. Yeah, it just kind of looks, the graphics look really cool around here. Although it's a really weird shape. Does that look like a practical shape for a pirate ship? The awkward kind of bulge on the end there. I don't know if that would be seaworthy or not, but does look pretty cool, as well as this church as well. What the heck? This place really does look strange. This is not consistent at all to the other buildings in RuneScape. I mean, it looks pretty good, it's just the textures are a little bit different, and I don't know why the walls are so thick. It looks a little bit strange. And this building is like massive. I need to zoom out a little bit more. Should log into OSBuddy, should be able to see the whole building. Pretty impressive, to be honest. It's a nice looking building. The next quest will indeed be my Armsbig Adventure. This seems like a nice one to get out of the way as it unlocks a farm patch or an herb patch that will never get diseased or die, which is extremely appealing. I can plant all my Ranarr seeds there and have no hassle or stress about thinking about them dying, because every time you plant one of those, you log off and you go do something while you wait for it to grow, and there's always a little bit of anxiety in the back of your mind. You're thinking it's gonna die. But whatever, that aside, I'm stopping by the kebab seller in Polivnich, but I don't care. Anyways, I'm stopping by the kebab seller and I was admiring the nice logo. That's kind of amusing. I had no idea that existed. I just need to get some hot sauce to collect some of the Ugh Thanky dung from the camel pen. Jagex even took the liberty of animating the stink marks permeating off the top of the camel dung. Oh, nice one, Jagex. Also, why are there 2 Menethite thugs in the camel pen? How did they get there? they both just coincidentally wandered in here. Oh, look, now they're leaving. No, I forgot to work on the typo when I clean up. I completely just forgot. It's completely slipped my mind. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I don't really know anything about this. Slayer Music's guide is only 6 minutes long. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh. I really thought it was going to be like a 30-minute ordeal. 6 minutes, I can do that. Okay, so one thing that just occurred to me is I actually might have a small chance of obtaining the Gout Tuber, which is a requirement for the medium Karamija diary, so that'd be pretty cool if I was able to score that item. It's apparently an item that can take multiple hours to get, and seeing as it's just for a medium diary, it's like one of the hardest steps to do out of all the diaries, so maybe I can get lucky and get it. You never know. Apparently it's obtainable from the medium or the light jungle, wherever the light jungle is. Oh my God, I actually got it! Give it to me! Don't you dare respawn. Or despawn, I mean. Yes! I got the Gout Tuber! Wait, can you eat it? Oh, no sir, no sir. I do not plan on eating that. Just look at this thing. I think it's like worth quite a bit. It's, yeah, 815k. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if it would be a pretty viable money-making method on like a non-Ironman account. But yeah, there it is. I actually got a little carried away. I found this to be kind of relaxing in a way, so I just sort of took advantage and AFK'd this little mini game while I did some other work on my computer and got a fair amount of trading sticks. I have like 1,000 more in the bank, so I'd probably have trading sticks for days. And I think that I have all of the items required for the medium diary on Karamija. I think I need like a couple of gems, so I could just go to the bank and get a couple real quick. You just need like a few hundred trading sticks, the Gout Tuber, and an assortment of gems. So that's a task done. It's probably like one of the most hardest tasks in probably the whole diaries, so that's pretty cool to get out of the way. I'm glad I got this item. So I guess I may as well select the highest tier machete, because why not? I'll just trade in 3 of these red topaz. He traded the red topaz, blah blah blah, and the Gout Tuber, and order the red topaz machete. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is right. Go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, and it gives me, yes, okay, it gives me the message. That would have been really, really depressing if it didn't give me the message right there. But there's the hardest task complete. Best time of the week, here we go again. 114 this time, that's not too shabby. Let's see how many levels that will get us from 44 to 45 construction. Pretty close to 46. Oh yeah, I can build 6 rooms in my house, hooray. And a chapel, and some other stuff. Oh, by the way, just a quick little tip for all of you. If you ever need to obtain an abundance of strawberry seeds, I found out that zygomites are a great source. I've already gotten 40 of them, and it hasn't even been an hour yet, so that's a pretty good rate right there. They drop 4 at a time at a common drop rate, and the reason I'm trying to get some is I like to passively get some strawberries while I do some more questing so that I can use the strawberries later to pay for my orange trees, I believe. That's what the payment is required. You need like a lot of them. You need like multiple baskets of them, so that's like, it's like 3 or 5, so I guess it's like 15 or 25 strawberries per tree, which is kind of a lot, so I'm gonna need a lot of seeds, and these things are kind of hard to obtain, except for zygomites, which happen to drop them pretty frequently. So yeah, just a quick tip if you ever need some. Oh well, this just happened. This is not a hardcore Ironman clip, this is a clip from my main, and I just got the farming pet. Wow, this is actually the pet that I wanted the most out of all the skilling pets, and I actually got it. I'm kind of in shock right now. I'm super stoked to actually have gotten this pet. I'm at level 94 farming. Oh, the pet luck is real. Especially skilling pets. What's with me and skilling pets? I'm gonna make a lot of people jealous. It's just crazy. I just use this account to do herb runs as well as AFK fish so that I can fund membership and bonds onto my hardcore, but I didn't expect to get this so early. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I'm sorry for all the people wanting this pet. My pet luck with skilling pets is ridiculous. But yeah, just thought I'd throw this in there. I guess back to the hardcore. Oh yeah, and one more quick thing about getting the farm pet is that I now no longer have to farm these stupid Wildeblood seeds or the Wildeblood hops. They don't give hardly any experience, but they have a good like pet drop rate chance, which is why I've been farming them. I figure, you know, if I'm gonna do a farm run almost every day, I may as well try to maximize my chance of getting the pet, besides doing magic trees, which are ridiculously expensive. So I did a cheap method by doing these, and I no longer have to farm them. They're really annoying. I made 1.5 mil from collecting these, so that's 5,600. I get like a yield of about 40, I'd say, because I do 2 patches, and each gives about 20 per harvest, so that's about 40 each, so 5,600 divided by 40 is going to be 140 trips, so that means 140 days in a row I've farmed these, and I no longer have to do that. They're really annoying. I'm so happy I got this pet. Back on the hardcore and coming in with 56 farming. I wonder what the odds of me getting the farming pet on this account would be. Hey, you never know, I could get it from this herb right here. Oh, maybe not. And there is yet another farming level coming in. That's level 57. I might be able to push level 60 thanks to all the willow and orange tree saplings. They might get me pretty close, so we'll see. Here's another rune crafting level coming in as well. This is going to be level 48, just a couple off 50. It's a really slow skill. It'll probably take me a little longer, but bit by bit I'm chipping away, just collecting those daily 100 pure essence from the wizard in our dune. Eventually I'll get it. Bro, I never knew there were dolphins in RuneScape. Look at that. Where'd it go? I think it's going to jump up in a second. Yeah, there, it's right there. Wow. The things you learn. Uh-oh, here comes the giant rock. I don't remember how difficult this boss is. I'm pretty sure it's easy. I mean, it's only level like 100 something, so hopefully it won't be too much of a hassle. Looks like a Pokemon. Ow. Stop. And take a seat, you silly bird. Hey, burnt me. Alright, there is my Arm's Big Adventure. That quest probably had some of the most amusing cutscenes in the game. Kind of underrated because most people don't really complete this quest because it's not really important to anyone besides like Ironman and people going for the quest cape, so a lot less people actually complete this quest, but it has some pretty good cutscenes. That was actually mildly entertaining, and that also unlocks the disease-free herb patch, which is extremely helpful. Now I can put all my best seeds like Ranars and all the other top tier seeds here and they won't die, which is really kind of like relieves a lot of stress. Man, I also got 10k Herblore experience. Actually didn't even notice that. That's really good. That's almost level 61 Herblore. Coming in with another crafting level, there's level 64. Let's see what that unlocks. Gloves of Silence out of Dark Kebbit Fur. Well, Graceful kind of completely broke that item, but anyways, I've been pretty busy the last few days because of the holidays, and yeah, I haven't really had much time, but I have been buying the daily battle stabs and doing farming, so here come the crafting gains. And there is nearly 200 fire battle stuffs crafted. This is gonna be some really nice cash, so I guess I'll get to doing some agility and alking these bad boys. Probably hit me, I don't know what they'll put me at. Well, actually they out for nearly 10k, so I guess it'll put me at well over 1.5 mil cash. It's gonna be pretty nice. Just did the Quizmaster random event for the first time in like 3 years. I wonder if it actually will give me anything. 500 coins. Yeah, I guess it could be worth on like a brand new iron. Oh man, I wasn't expecting that at all. I just got level 76 fishing while doing some AFK skilling, and it appears that I can now catch sharks. I really had no idea what level you even needed for sharks. I thought it was like 80 or something, but there it is. That's one of the best tier foods in the game, so I can use that for doing some more dangerous activities. That will be a nice food source. Next on the list is King's Ransom. This will give me a nice combat experience reward and give me the ability to use the new prayers. I can't do piety yet, but I can do chivalry, which is better than nothing, and so figured I may as well get this one out of the way. I don't know why, but the location of the Black Knight's fortress just always triggered me. It's just so stupid. Like, who builds a castle at the bottom of a snowy mountain? It's gonna get like piled with avalanches and, I don't know, rock slides and stuff. And it just is in a really impractical spot. It's just like squished right by the mountain. I just don't understand. I think it would be more fitting if they just moved it like maybe up here. That would be just like a subtle change that would make a lot more sense. It just has always bothered me. I don't know why. And there we go. That is a load of defense experience, a little bit of magic, 5,000 experience lamp, and 1 quest point. But more importantly is it will unlock the mage, or no, not whatever, night training arena, night wave training arena, whatever it's called. I'll be able to unlock those prayers, and I'm going to do that right now. Oh yeah, and if I use this lamp on Herblore, and there we go, 61 Herblore. Magic Essence Mix. Don't know what that is, but another Herblore level. Pretty cool. For the night training waves, I'm going to need to get myself a crush weapon, so I think the best option for me right now is to get a dragon mace. I could also upgrade my anchor, but that costs like 250k, and this is only 50k, so I'm going to go with the cheaper option. Plus, this thing is pretty sick. I love the special attack. It's really inconsistent, but it can potentially hit pretty big. I always wondered why it was so stubby looking though. I mean, couldn't they make the handle a little bit longer? No, I don't expect this to cause any trouble, but just in case, I should probably keep my guard up. I actually don't have a proper stab weapon, so I'm just having to poke him with my Dragon Scimitar, which really isn't the best method, but he's only at level 110, and so far I'm hitting pretty well. Just quickly got through the 2 knights that are weak against Slash, and now I'm against the one that's weak against Crush, and so far he's kicking my butt. Guess I could flinch him if I get desperate. I guess I'll do it when I only have a few pieces of food left. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just realized that these things drain your stats. I mean, the guy did say that. I just completely forgot. So that's why I haven't been hitting for the last couple of minutes. I was like, why am I not hitting anything? Well, that would explain it. Good thing I brought these. Oh my gosh, Lancelot is so tough, but there's a 35! Oh man, I've been fighting him for like 5 minutes. A 35's by far the biggest hit. That just blows all the other hits out of the water. Can I finish him here? Nope. Probably gonna be another 20 zeros. Have another spec charged up. Let's go! Yes, I did it! The special attack's coming in clutch, and that's gonna be 80k experience combined. Is that gonna give me any levels? I don't actually think so, but it'll put me pretty close to an attack level, and a defense level, and a hit points level. So yeah, overall pretty good. Oh, and check this out. Can't use this yet, but I can use this prayer right here. That's pretty awesome. I've actually never unlocked this prayer ever, because my main account actually only has 45 defense. I kept it as Zerker. That's my only other account, so I've never unlocked this in all of old school. That's pretty cool. I mean, most people probably have, but for me it's a pretty big deal. I've never really had an account with actual defense. And with the achievement and unlocking this new prayer, I think that I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. It's getting pretty lengthy, and I got a fair amount of stuff done this episode. I was pretty busy IRL, so I didn't have too much time to do any like really exciting activities, but I did get a lot of the AFK skilling. I did some daily battle stabs, a lot of farming, as well as a few quests. So overall, pretty nice progress today. And in the next few episodes, I really want to try grinding out a fire cape. So that's something to look forward to. Really looking forward to that myself. I'm not super like experienced with getting a fire cape, but I think I can handle it. I've done it before, and I have the stats. I just need to get the range up a little bit. And before I do that, photobomb much? Anyways, as I was saying, before I attempt to get a fire cape, I'd like to set myself the goal of obtaining some of the Blessed Dragonhide armor, and obviously the only way of getting that is by doing clue scrolls, so I'm going to have to do some Slayer, get some clue scrolls, hopefully get the Blessed Dragonhide armor, particularly the boots, because they give a nice range bonus, and also a prayer bonus, which will help me conserve prayer, which is pretty crucial when doing a fire cape. So that's going to be one of the goals I'm going to do before obtaining a fire cape. Just get range up, do some clue scrolls, and get the Blessed Dragonhide armor, and maybe do some barrows and get a piece of Carol's, who knows. I already have the crossbow, but maybe the body or skirt or whatever might be helpful too. So there's a couple things I need to do before obtaining the fire cape, but expect that pretty soon. Anyways, rambling aside, as I always say, thank you for watching, and once again, thanks for 200 subscribers. It really does mean a lot. I appreciate it very dearly, and I will see you in episode 20, which is going to be a pretty nice milestone. 20 episodes in and still not dead. All right. So until then, I will see you next time. Take care.